Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As you can tell, a little bit different scenery. We are back home. That is not the premise of today's video. Today's video is a full day of eating. Let's go. You are currently in the cupboard. So, get these angles for you guys. What I do like to do before my workouts, or after my workouts and before. But if I work out in the morning, I just eat a snack. But if it's at night, or not in the morning, I have cream of rice before my workout. But since I'm just doing it after my workout today, I'm gonna be making it before my workout because I like it cold. This is everything you need for this recipe. It's pretty hard to replicate. So you got cream of rice, protein, obviously, and a banana. 3 ingredients. It's that simple. So I'll show you guys how to make the perfect cream of rice, or the way that I do it. I like it cold, so I cook it up on the stovetop. If you're not in the stovetop, then, I mean, you have no say in what's good or not. So let me check my fitness pal, see what we have. I leave for my trip in 2 days. So this is kind of just, I'm just eating at maintenance right now, just so I don't get fat. But we got 130 grams of cream of rice, 1 banana, and actually I use the other protein in this one. So we're gonna use this flavor, VMI Sports. All you need to do, get your scale, weigh out, you can see right here, weigh out as many grams as you desire or what fits in your macros or meal plan. And then 3 heaping scoops, 3.5. I'm a big boy, I'm a big girl. You feed me. Boom, 130. So what I like to do is 4 times the dry weight. I use wet weight. Or I use 4 times the dry weight, I use water. So that's just gonna end up being 130 times 4, which we end up getting 520. So just gonna measure your water. That's simple. To 520 grams. You want water. Boom, 528 is good enough. Then make sure you salt the water, just like anything you're cooking in water, like pasta. Make sure you salt it. If you're roasting vegetable or steaming vegetables, salt the water, enhances the flavor. Then simply just put it on the stovetop. I put it just above medium heat to get it going. And then after, like once it starts bubbling, then I bring it down so it can just simmer and cook very nicely. Then we're gonna see how much this banana weighs. Get a look at it. I'm gonna say 112. That's my guess. 107, it's pretty good. Then take your knife, and I like to just pretty much chop it up real fine, just so it's like not all chunky. I like it to be very cohesive within the cream of rice. Once it looks like that, you're set to go. Just make sure you're periodically stirring your cream of rice. All right, then what you're gonna do is, sometimes I do a whey drip, or almost all the time. So, how do you do that, Lucas? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Measure out protein, going with 30 grams here, boom. Then I like to do 5 grams less of water than I did cream of rice. So I did 30 grams of protein. So now I'm gonna try to aim for 25, but sometimes I mess it up. See if I can get it for you guys. Boom, 25 on the dot, just for you. It would have switched up on me. Now it's 26. It's good enough anyway. Keep stirring, don't let it stick to the bottom of the pot. Just gonna go ahead and mix it until it is all combined and becomes a mixture. What I always say is you can always add more water. You cannot take water away. So just keep that in mind. unless you want to have a whole new scoop and waste money. But here's what, ooh my day. See, it's perfect consistency. And I go ahead and throw this in the fridge. So it becomes even thicker. And everyone, who doesn't love some thick things, you know? Go ahead, might as well take my shot of creatine for the day. I just do one big heaving scoop. Wow. If you're taking creatine, make sure you're drinking a lot of water throughout the day because it can cause digestion issues, which I've learned on some occasions. So now I'm gonna go train. And what, Lucas, what are you having before your workout? It's very simple. I have lower today, so we are going in with the biggest apple you can find in the fridge. Granny Smith's on top, always. Boom, boom, a little protein bar. I know people, it's not optimal, whatever guys, come on, relax. Works for me, so I'm gonna do what works for me. And then what I do is I usually say I grab a handful of strawberries, but my family always lets fruit go bad, so it kind of pisses me off. But I guess we're not gonna be going in with any fresh strawberries today. I guess we are gonna go in with frozen strawberries. Same deal, just grab a handful, about a serving, which is about a cup of strawberries. Just like what, 140 grams? I'm gonna go with 107 today. That's fine. I'm not that hungry right now. Then I'll throw up this macros for that on screen. It's gym time.
You wanna confiscate my innocence, take away my only freedom, and leave me here while I'm still bleeding, eliminate my conscience.
Very important step is putting it in the freezer for about 30 minutes. It's only been for about 15, but I'm too hungry. It makes it even thicker. Like, okay, it's not moving at all, but that's how you know she's thick. Simply what you gotta do, go in your fridge, grab the drip, look how thick that is. Then, oh my god, I'm salivating, guys. Scoop it out. You just plop it on. Make sure you can't leave any in there. None. You see how there's still some in there? Go in your cupboard. Grab you a knife and scrape along the sides. None goes to waste in this household. And this is what she should look like. She ain't pretty, but boy is she delicious. Go ahead and throw the macros on screen. I'll catch you guys at the next meal. Chef Lucas is back in business. So this meal is pretty simple. The ingredients, we got Laughing Cow cream cheese, eggs, tricolor coleslaw mix, and good old ground beef. So we're going in with 100 grams of this coleslaw mix, give it a nice little crunch, makes it extra tasty. Also add some volume as well. 101, it's fine. Eat this, I guess. A little snack. And then 6 ounces of 96.4 lean ground beef. And then 1 of these Laughing Cow cream cheeses. Dude, these add it makes it so good. Gives it like a creamy texture. Yeah, obviously. So we're gonna go ahead and throw all of this in the microwave. This is what this one looks like. Just gonna cover it up, throw it in the microwave. Then we're gonna get onto our eggs. Throw that in for 2.5 minutes. I'm gonna get our cooking spray. You don't use a lot of this, just about that much. Then grab your 2 eggs. This is gonna be an absolute fail. I do not know how to do this one-handed. Is your pants hot? Yeah. Oh no, this is not gonna be good. Don't laugh at me here. Oh. All right, it's good enough. 2. Oh, that was really bad. All right, there we go. Two eggs. 2 eggs, basically, I guess is gonna be turned into a scramble the way I cracked them. Basically, just frying up those 2 eggs. Get S&P, salt and pepper. Throw that John on, just like so. Beef is all done. Spread out that creme cheese like so. Here is the finished product. Shaboom. Go through the macros. A chow down on this. Very tasty. I almost forgot the most important part. The sauce. Everyone's talking about how good this is. I've tried it. It's pretty good. It's not absolutely game changer, but it's decent. So put this on. Fair amount. As much as my heart desires. And then here is the real finished product. There we go. Next meal going down. These are all the ingredients you need. I'll show you the finished product and the macros on screen. This is gonna go down an absolute treat. It's currently 5 o'clock. So I make my oats in the microwave rather than stovetop. Sometimes I do stovetop if I mix in cream of rice, but now we're just gonna do microwave. Next step, got our cooked oats there. Don't spill it. Next in, go with your dry protein so you can mix it up. I got Action Sledge sweet foam cold brew. 30 G's to the dome. Shebang. Sorry if you can hear my mom rummaging around the freezer right now. Make sure you mix it all up good. And add a good amount of salt. Salt is not the enemy, guys. If you are training hard, you don't need to worry about salt too much. Essential for performance. Next up, add my frozen strawberries. Brings the temp down a little bit. I'm choosing to put a little bit of cinnamon on top. Just give it a little bit extra flavor. Go ahead. My nut butter. 25 G's. This is the finished product. Dang. Ooh, it looks delicious. Here are the macros, and I'm gonna go back to watching Project Hail Mary. I'm watching it on the big screen. Zoom in. Let's go. Final meal is going down. So here we have 350 grams of Chobani zero fat Greek yogurt, 100 grams of both strawberries and pineapple, strawberries and pineapple, 30 grams of Chex Mix honey cereal. I put some cinnamon, mix it in with the cereal. We got 33 grams of Hue dark chocolate cashew butter and some syrup on top. that's gonna go ahead and wrap up the full day eating. I'll put the macros for this meal here, and I'll put the macros for the full day over here. So this is gonna be the last video before you see me on my Europe trip. Hopefully I can get this video out before, or have it scheduled before, like while I'm on my trip. I want to be able to release some videos while I have them scheduled to release while I'm on my trip, so there's not too much of a delay with my posting. But catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.